Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today's vlog is going to be a weighing update. It is another Monday. I believe it's Monday the 6th of May. And yeah, another week, another weigh update. So if you are new here, welcome. My name's Andrea and I am documenting my weight loss journey. And obviously if you are a returner, then again, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate the constant support that I do get on here. So yeah, like I say, another week, another way. I can't believe another week has passed by. And today, right now, I am actually regretting my life choices of wearing a jumper, because I don't know what the weather's doing by you guys, but it is glorious here. Doesn't look it so much on the screen, but it is so warm that yeah, I'm actually regretting putting a jumper on because I am boiling, which is the first for me for a very long time, because I just seem, the smaller I seem to be getting, the colder I seem to be. So it's actually quite pleasant to be nice and warm. So I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm definitely gonna enjoy it. But anyway, we're not here to talk about my body temperature. We're here to talk about my body weight. So last week, how has this week been? This previous week? It's been fine. Which I know is not an exciting answer, but it's the truthful one. It's been absolutely fine. I know when I spoke last week that I was saying that the previous week to that, I struggled, you know, with obviously all that food noise. And then last week I was fine. Well, this week I've really struggled again. I think maybe it's to do with Mother Nature coming up. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I've struggled quite a bit this week. And I was due on Saturday, and like clockwork, I came on Saturday evening because yeah, my body is very OCD like me, that it sticks to its rhythm. And when I'm due on, I come on, unless I'm pregnant. So obviously no more kids, so that's not going to be the issue. But yeah, came on like clockwork on Saturday, and leading up to that day, and even including Saturday itself, I've just really struggled with cravings, like really struggled with cravings. In fact, I'm just going to have to pause a second, because as much as I was saying that I'm enjoying the heat, I'm actually slowly starting to melt. So I'm going to have to take my jumper off. See if I can do this glamorously while I'm on camera. Maybe not so much. So yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing my trusty pink shirt. I always weigh in this, and a pair of leggings. Always keep it consistent, because again, OCD, love it. But yeah, I've really struggled this past week with food cravings, really wanting pizza, all the bad stuff basically, you know, chocolate and everything like that, not so much. But definitely things like pizza, McDonald's, which I never crave McDonald's, but I have craved McDonald's this week. And yeah, as much as, again, as I've really craved them, I've not succumbed to them. I haven't, because I just, yeah, you've heard me say it a million times before. I'm not going to keep repeating it, but I just want to know that come Monday, when I get on the scales, I'm going to see a result that I'm going to be happy with. And if I start caving in, I'm not going to see the results that I want. And as much as, again, brutal honesty, as much as the cravings are pure torture, because they are pure torture to a foodie, they are torture. As much as that's what they are, I'm happy to put up with that temporary torture. It sounds really grim, but I'm happy to put up with feeling like this, because it's going to be short-term struggles for long-term goals. Simple as that. So as much as, yeah, I'm struggling with food noise and cravings and everything like that, I know that I'm on the downward slope to getting to target, and it's not going to be forever. And, you know, hopefully by the time July, August is rolling around, I'll be at target. So summer's still going to be in full swing. I'm not going to miss out on barbecues and celebrations. Apart from my son's birthday at the end of June, apart from that, there's no other celebrations between now and getting to target. So I'm not going to miss out on much. Once I get to Target, there's going to be celebrations galore. There's birthdays, there's my birthday, there's other members of the family's birthdays. There's all sorts going on. We've got a holiday planned, everything. So, yeah, I need to do it now so that when it comes up to those other celebrations, I can actually celebrate because I'll be at Target and there'll be no excuse. I'll obviously celebrate in moderation because I'm not going to do all this hard work to then put it all back on again. No bloody way am I going to be doing that. So, yeah, I need to just keep focused, and that's all that I'm doing. I'm just keeping focused. And I have to keep saying that to myself because otherwise I will lose the bloody plot. But yeah, I've had a good week on plan, but I have struggled again with cravings, etc., which is understandable. Everybody does, no matter what diet plan you're doing, no matter what weight loss journey you're on, everybody struggles. And I'm just like every bugger else that, you know, finds it hard, but we persevere. We brush ourselves off and we persevere. So yeah, I have stuck to plan. I've obviously eaten everything that I should do. I've drank everything that I should do. I've made sure that my water goals have been right up there. This past week, though, as much as it's glorious today, it has peed it down majority of the week. So my step count hasn't been amazing. I can definitely improve on that. My sleep, though, bob on. I'm going to bed on average at around about 10, 10:30. I'm getting up now naturally around about 7 o'clock, 7:30, between 7 and 8 really. So I'm getting plenty of sleep. The littlies obviously don't wake me up anymore. So, you know, having 2 small children as well as 2 bigger children, that's not affecting me, luckily. I know a lot of parents are in that same boat, so my heart goes out to you if you're suffering from lack of sleep, because you do understand why they use sleep deprivation as a torture tool when you've got kids. You definitely do understand that. So sleep's on point. I'm still continuing to take my magnesium. I'm feeling the definite benefits from that. It's helping with my quality of sleep. It's helping with my energy levels. I'm continuing to take a multi-B vitamin, taking my vitamin D because we all, you know, again, lovely today, but we all suffer from vitamin D deficiency. What else? What else am I doing? Not started taking my collagen yet, which I said that I will do. And that's literally just because it's quite high in calories. So I don't want to use my calories for collagen at the moment. But once, obviously, I increase my calories, then I can definitely afford the extra calories to start introducing the collagen. So that is on standby. What else? Did I have any other little mini goals that I was trying to do every week? I think that's pretty much it. Just obviously keeping the stress at bay, which is no problem. I have 0 stresses in my life at the moment, which is great. Work's fine. Home life's fab. Yeah, that's all absolutely fine. And yeah, you know, it's quite boring really when I'm like, yeah, fine. But it's reality, isn't it? I know not every week's going to be like it is this week. You know, I'm going to have different stresses and trials and tribulations. But for this week, I think the word of the week this week is fine. Everything's fine. Not amazing, but fine. So we'll stick with that. It's fine. Oh my goodness, Andrea, just shush. So anyway, get to the nitty gritty. So I have weighed. Last week I was 13 stone, 12.5 pounds. I lost 3.5 pounds last week. 3.5. 3.5. I'm going to keep saying that to myself until I have a little look, because I'm still writing everything down. 3.5. I did. I lost 3.5 last week, which took me to a total of 3 stone and half a pound. This week, I got on the scales and I have lost £2. Happy with £2? Of course, because it's off, which is great. Would I have liked more? Yes, definitely. And I'm happy with £2, but I am a little bit gutted that it was only £2. And yep, you can say, Andrea, you're just being a greedy beggar. But I feel like with how good I'm being, minus the steps, then I deserved more. And again, I know I'm being greedy, and again, it's just because I want to get to target so much, and I want to get to target quickly. I don't want to drag this journey out any longer than it has to be. I think 10 years overall is long enough. So yeah, I would have liked to have seen more, because then that means that I'm not continuing to try to lose weight for longer. But £2, it's nothing to shake a tail at. It's very, very decent. It's a fab weight loss, and I do think that maybe it is just because of Mother Nature, because like I say, my diet has been on point, my water has been on point. Steps could have been better, but again, still with my diet. And it is, you know, when you lose weight, diet is like key to losing weight, and exercise is actually just a really small part of it. It helps, but it's really, in the overall grand scheme of things, it's just such a small part of it. So I would have hoped for more, but I'm not going to gruff at it at all. I'm just going to plow on, have another really, really great week on plan, and yeah, smash another weight loss out. And I'd like to see at least £3, if not a little bit more. At least, please. I'm saying that to the cosmos. I'm hopefully putting it out there into the world, and hopefully I will get it. But I've got to do the hard work. So I'm definitely going to increase my step count, because this weather is meant to be here to stay. So again, fingers crossed that it does, because then I will definitely do my steps. And although I am actually working 3 days this week, I'm working long days, Tuesday, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. So that sucks big time, because I work 12.5-hour shifts. And again, as much as I work on the ward, you would think I'd get a million steps in, but I don't, because I'm sat behind a computer so much. So that's going to be rubbish a little bit, but I'm going to go out for a walk today. I'm going to really try and get as many steps in, even if I have to just go make myself a million brews or something, or go refill my water jug up a million times, water bottle up a million times, try and get my steps in that way. If I have to go down to Path Lab or anything like that, I think I'll take the stairs instead of doing the lift. I'll make simple little changes that'll hopefully help get my steps in while I'm at work. And then the weekend, no problem at all. I can definitely get my steps in over Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so that should be good. But yeah, that's my plan for this week. So £2 off this week. Again, I know I sound like a right ungrateful cow. I really, really do. And I don't mean it to sound like that, especially if anyone out there is struggling. And I know it's rubbish when you're struggling to lose the weight that you've obviously put so much hard work in and you've not seen the results. So apologies. I don't mean it to sound really negatively like that. It's just like I say, I am just working so hard, which I know we all are that's on a weight loss journey. So I really don't mean it to come across like that. I really, really don't. So again, apologies. But yeah, hopefully I can get at least £3 off. It means that I am now 13 stone, 10.5 pound, which is amazing. I am so close to the weight that I was when we got married back in the day. A million years ago, it feels like now. I was 13 stone when I got married, and I looked amazing in my dress. I will pop a picture here so you can see what I looked like when I got married and what I look like in my dress. And that's, you know, hopefully that's what I'm going to look like minus the dress when I get to 13 stone again. So yeah, to think of even being 2 stone lighter than that as well is just an insane thought, because at the moment my target is set at 11 stone. I'm not sure if I'm going to change it yet, because I can still see quite a few areas on my body where I do know that I still need to lose quite a bit of weight. But I'm just going to get to that 11 stone, see how I look, see how I feel, see if the weight is still coming off naturally. If it is, then I'm probably going to lower my target again. But again, I'm just going to see what I look like, because it's not actually about the number. It's about what I look like and how I feel. So that's what I think I'm going to do. 11 stone is my immediate target, which FYI will still actually put me into the overweight category. I should be, for my height, ethnicity, age, all that jazz, I should be maximum of 10.5 stone, and that if I creep over to 10 stone 8, then I'm back into the overweight category. So even being 11 stone, I'm still classed as overweight. So I'm just going to see how I get on. My lowest weight I can go is 8 stone 4, and then I'd be the opposite end of the scale where I'd be underweight. Obviously don't want to be underweight. I don't want to look ill. I definitely don't want to look ill. I want to feel and look nice and healthy. So that's my aim. So I'm just going to see how I get on. And to only have 2 stone and whatever pounds now, what will it be? 2 stone 12, 2 stone 11.5. Yeah, did I do the maths right? Yeah, I think I've done the maths right. So to know that I'm definitely chopping into that final 3 stone with only having 2 stone 11.5 pounds, it just feels so exciting. Really, really exciting. I know it's still a long way off, but it's not 6 stone off that I was originally right back at the beginning when I first started this weight loss journey. I had 6 stone to lose, so to only be 2 stone 11.5 pounds away from my target, it just feels amazing, and it's bringing that finishing line so much more closer to me. Instead of it being a tiny little dot in the distance, I can actually see it now. I can see the words finish. I'm still nowhere near it yet, but I can actually read finish across my little finish line in my head. So that has just spurred me on as well, that every single week that I stick to it, I just chip away at it. Chip away. I want to chip away at it in big chunks, don't get me wrong. I'm very honest and open that I want to chip away at it in big chunks, but I'm chipping away at it. And this £2 has gone a long way towards that. So yeah, I'm happy. Again, sorry for sounding like a snarky. Not snarky. Not snarky. Snarky? I don't know. Sorry for just sounding like a spoiled brat. I'll go with that one. So yeah, that's my weighing update this week. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy because, again, it just seems to be the same stuff each week. I'll try and do it a little bit different next week, or it might end up just the same because it is just a weighing update and it to let you know how I'm getting on. But as always, I will be brutally honest with you. If I'm struggling with anything, I'll tell you. If I'm not happy with something, I'll tell you. But likewise, if I am, or I've found something that works really well, then I will share that knowledge too. Definitely. So if you are on a weight loss journey and you want to share your results, if you pop them in the comments below, you know I always love a chat. Come and share it with me. Obviously, if you're happy to share. If you don't want to, then that's absolutely fine as well. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you for another week. And it'll go by in the blink of an eye like it does. Always, because it's life, isn't it? It just flies by. Gotta take the bull by the horns. And that's another reason why I'm losing the weight, because life is just flying by and I want to enjoy it. I want to be comfortable and enjoy it and live as long as I possibly can. Touch wood. Anything else that's wood. Yeah, I just want to enjoy it. And being overweight, I can't enjoy it at all. So I need to do it. I need to. Anyway, I am going to stop waffling now because that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching as always. Take care of yourselves. Don't put too much pressure on yourselves. And if I don't see you before, I will see you next week for another weighing update. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.